Hey Curly's wife. Curly's wife, what are your thoughts on the two new guys in the bunkhouse?
They got big failures.
She don't know nobody in the bunkhouse. She don't go there, and you don't belong here. What are you doing ruining me and my wife's dinner? What was up with Curly? He didn't let his wife talk at all.
Yeah, that was so weird in that clip. It was so weird how he really was just acting like, he almost had a Napoleon complex almost. Like, he was so small and he just really wanted to fight me, who was taking that clip, and he's just so short and little. Why do you think he was so defensive and stuff though?
Well, I think we need to think about what Curly's wife does with the farmers.
That is true. In the book, she's very her body language with them, and the way she talks
really
with them.
Touchy and
Yeah.
Curly also seems really overprotective.
I would agree. But sometimes, I don't know, in the book it was mentioned, how Curly's wife is actually, really lonely all the time. Why do you think that is, Addie?
Because she's in a farm full of men.
Yeah.
And she has no one to talk to.
And she used to have, all these big dreams, right, Abby? What were those?
She, wanted to be, in movies and stuff.
Pictures and,
and her mom wouldn't let her.
Yeah, that is so devastating. And she had to, settle for, Curly.
A little old man.
Yeah, and he's not old, but he's just, kind of giving that creepy, energy.
Yes.
And just, the fact that he, keeps, a glove with, Vaseline, and you could, see that in the clip.
That was so,
he's,
so weird.
saving it for her.
His hands need to be soft to crease her face.
Caress her face.
Caress her face.
Yeah, I don't know, I just kind of feel bad for them. They have a very, parasitic relationship. Mm-hmm. You can just tell because
Curly seems to, never let her do anything herself.
Very,
and she just kind of, he just, drains energy from her. He just always, I don't know, just, brings her down.
He never lets her be happy.
Lenny, is it true that you have some, obsession with bunnies or something?
Yeah, he hired me 2 months ago, and he still hasn't fed me. And I witnessed 2 murders.
Two murders? Wait, what is she talking about? You kill things? What's going on?
George told me not to talk.
You kill things? Oh.
Lenny seems really obsessed with rabbits.
Yeah, that was in that clip of that we just watched with the bunny, and he's that's so weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think in the book of Mice and Men by Steinbeck, he so I know at one point Lenny runs away, and he imagines his Aunt Clara, but we're not talking about her. He also imagines a rabbit talking to him.
I know.
And that's, I don't know, I think, why do you think that's important for him?
Just he had this dream.
It's an American dream almost.
Yes,
yeah.
Of taking care of bunnies.
And it was with George.
Yeah, with George, he wanted to get a ranch, I think, when they got enough money, and tend the rabbits or something. That was his dream.
Yeah, and he would
Candy.
Yeah, and he would always have George tell him about it. But honestly, it seems George just kind of always tells Lenny what to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Lenny went down to the bush because George was if you ever get in trouble, go down to this bush. And Lenny just doesn't really do anything without.
I feel the only thing he thinks about is the rabbits.
I would honestly agree, and I think in that clip there was a rabbit dancing around. Do you know anything about that, Abby?
The rabbit.
Yeah.
It was just a little weird, kind of how he imagined the rabbit talking to him. The rabbit was dancing.
Yeah, in the book. Oh, what's that book? Of Mice and Men, and that. Yeah, how that rabbit talks to him. So, yeah.
Slim, what are you doing here at Susie's?
I know, just having a few drinks with some ladies, having a great time tonight, you know?
I heard something's up with you and Curly's wife.
What'd you think? That's not, where'd you hear that? Where'd you hear that?
I see that party in the last clip with Slim dancing with a bunch of girls, and the reporter asking about Curly's wife.
Yeah, like Slim and Curly's wife. Like, they definitely have, like, a relationship going on there. Abby?
I think the relationship's commensalism.
Yes, such a commensalistic relationship.
I know in the book, Slim tells Curly's wife, like, hey, good looking, and flirts with her
That
all the
is
time.
so true. And then, like, you know what? This would make total sense after seeing that clip because, like, in the book, like, Curly would get mad and, like, accuse Slim of being with his wife, you know? So there's definitely something going on with that.
But, like, out of all the clubs in town, why'd they choose Susie's?
What's so special about Susie's?
I'm pretty sure it's like dirt cheap and they don't have any money.
Yeah, that is true because they are just all farm workers, so dirt cheap, lots of ladies.
What do they do with the ladies there?
Have a good time.
Have a good
It
time.
looks like he was
Have a
having
good
a
time.
really good time, so.
Oh, what's up, Carlson, Candy, Slim, Lenny? What's going on here? Any big events coming up?
Why wasn't invited to this?
What is this?
So fat, when she skipped a meal, the stock market broke.
Oh, are you guys beefing?
Your mama's so stupid that she got hit by a parked car.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Wow, that was a really crazy clip that we just watched.
It feels a lot like man versus man between like Curly and Lenny, but like but they have like this weird relationship. I can't. You
It
know
seems like Curly preys on Lenny a lot, so a predatory relationship between the two, even though Lenny's so big and strong.
I know, in the clip it didn't even look like Lenny hit George that hard, but Lenny just has so much strength. He's such a big, strong guy.
That is so crazy. So that reminds me of something. What is
Soledad?
that?
The
What
farm.
happened there?
I believe what happened there was they got into a little ordeal over, and Curly got really angry.
At
over the-
Lenny?
Yeah, because he was just smiling about something.
I remember that. I remember too how like in that clip or like when that happened, George was really just telling Lenny what to do, and Lenny always listens to him because they have a very mutualistic relationship. So George like tells Lenny what to do, and then Lenny will do it, but it kind of benefits both of them. But Curly is just
Going back to like the recent fight and the fight in Soledad, Curly just really seems to have a Napoleon complex. Like, he really hates tall people because he's just so short. Like, Lenny wasn't doing anything in Soledad, he was just smiling, but Curly got all riled up for no reason.
that is true.
Very true.
Very
Yeah.
interesting clip.
Carlson, why do you have a weapon in your hand?
Stupid dog that Candy has. Man, I'm sick of it. Smells so bad.
Are you sure you're gonna kill it?
Yup.
Carlson shot the dog? Like what? Addie?
I don't know. I got there and I was just recording and it seemed like Carlson really did not like the smell of the dog.
Yeah, Abby, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I know like the dog was pretty much like useless.
In
It
the
was
book,
really
yeah.
old.
And old, but
And-
where was Candy?
It's
Like it
I heard Candy let him kill the dog.
it seems
I
like
heard that too. I don't know, it's
it seems
almost
like Carlson was really pushy with it.
like really selfish almost.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like I don't know, this could just be my like little stupid news reporter brain, but it's almost like that dog like symbolizes something like in the book because you know that dog like was kind of just like old or he's like useless and couldn't do anything, so Carlson shot him. And I don't know if any of you have read the book Of Mice and Men.
Oh,
yes,
yes.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil the ending for you if you haven't. But George actually shoots Lenny because he is useless and isn't smart and just causes troubles. So I think that like is kind of like symbolism, honestly.
Yeah.
Abby, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I feel like it is symbolism because like Lenny can't do anything, the dog couldn't do anything, so they
And
both
then
just
they
Yeah.
end up both
Well,
getting
I feel
shot.
I feel kind of bad because I mean Candy and the dog have like a what type of relationship?
Mutualism relationship.
They did have such a mutualistic relationship, and then Carlson.
just
It seems like he
away.
just doesn't really care sometimes what other people think. He just really hated that dog.
he seems very like cold and stubborn.
Yeah, it seems like it's a good like person versus nature conflict. Yeah, that's like just
Hey, Curly's wife. Hey, Lenny. Lenny, what's going on here?
It's soft.
Does Curly know about this? What's going on? What's Curly's wife? You okay? What is this?
It's like the bunnies.
It's like the bunny. What are the bunnies? Oh my gosh! What, Lenny? What did you do to her?
Nothing. It's soft.
Oh my gosh, breaking news. I can't believe that just happened. You know how Lenny was like touching like Curly's wife's hair or something? Like, what do you think about that, Abby?
I don't know. He kept saying like soft rabbits. I don't know. I think he has like an obsession or something.
Yeah, what do you think his obsession is with like in the book?
With like velvet and bunnies and just soft things.
Yeah, it's so crazy because like in the book, like he mentions how he loves his Aunt Clara's like velvet and stuff. And it just seems like he really just has like an obsession with like grabbing onto things that like just like looks like really smooth or like soft, like how he did with that girl's dress back in Weed.
I don't know. Also, Curly's wife looked like really like, I don't know. She seemed like unconscious and like cold somehow.
Like adamant.
Yeah, she seemed like she was dead. I don't know, like I know like in the book, like she was dead, like he was like touching her hair because she was like, oh, it's so soft, touch my hair. And he like grabbed it too hard and then like she started screaming. So like,
And he wouldn't like go and just like.
no, I mean I just don't think he knows his own strength. So I'm thinking like maybe it was like something like that happened again.
Yeah, that's.
Probably.